Yes, hello everybody, this Ray from Ray's United, and I'm back, people. I'm back. Listen, let me put on my glasses so we can continue this. Yes, I'm back. It's been a while. It's been a while, and today we are going to talk about obviously Pi migrations and KYC. So it's been, yeah, a lot of people are asking me questions. People are talking about what's happened to Pi migrations and what's happened to people under or on KYC, tentative KYC, and so on. And I've given it so much thought, and I thought, you know what, I think it's time to discuss it in real time. So we are going to discuss it in real time. And obviously, if you're watching after um, the fact, you could also, while you're at it, smash that like button, of course, smash the subscriber button, become a member, share the content. Let's grow and grow. And let's remain a tight knit community where people come and express their opinions, obviously within reason, and so on. So, lately, I don't play my tune here because I can't afford to pay for the premium versions, because that would also allow me to have my logo on the top right. So as a result, it doesn't allow me to play the tune. I'm limited. So obviously that's why it's all about just running through the content. Do you know what I mean? So yes, we are going to talk about Pi migrations and Pi KYC, and so much has happened. And I would love for you to obviously go watch the previous contents, the recorded ones, the 8 to 12 minutes long videos, because a lot are in those videos that you would love to know. Also, while you're at it, please go to the link in this on this chat, or obviously in the description. It's called Survey Mass. Go there, click on the one that I've actually put in this live chat, that I've pinned to the live chat. Click on it and from the survey, because it's a very important survey. It's the Pi network price expectations and influencing factors. So it's a feedback survey. So go check it out, because you will love it. And because if you don't get involved in that, this discussion will be rendered moot. So we will have a discussion about that, obviously. But before that, we're going to talk about migration and Pi KYC. So smash the like button, and let's continue. Obviously, put your comments in the live section whilst we're watching this live, or whilst we're doing this live. And of course, I will be able to respond to that in real time. Again, you could also send a super chat live or after the show. After the show, I think it's called thanks, but you can also send it here. Listen, it's all great. Let's do this. Okay. In the past few months, we all know that the PyCore team have been relatively, I would say, not the PyCore team, the founders have been relatively quiet in terms of communication directly with us. So they're using their other media, so social media, YouTube and so on, to communicate with us. And so far, it's all about ecosystem building and utility building, and so on and so forth. So people seem to have forgotten about the fact that there's something called Pi KYC, and there's something called mainnet migration or Pi migration. And so, people who have not been migrated yet, or people who have not been KYC'd yet, have spoken. Some have obviously chatted directly with me. Some have used the videos I do to obviously pass their comments. And I realized, you know what? These comments are becoming alarming. So they needed some touching to, or touching with. So I thought this is the content that you guys would have to come into. So if you've got any question with regards to that, whether it's a friend, yourself, anything with regards to Pi KYC or mainnet migration or something, just let me know right here, right now, so I can, and let me know where you're watching from, people. It's very important. Let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out as well. So obviously, what is Pi KYC? It's just a process where we all get verified using our passports or our driver license or our national ID or our voter's ID card, depending on which country you're at. And once it's verified by us and the AI, of course, you would be fully KYC'd. Now, some people have been reverted to tentative KYC. And as a result, they are sort of limited. They can't validate people anymore. Some haven't been fully KYC'd yet, but they've been tentatively KYC'd, so they can't actually perform any validations in order to get others KYC'd. So that has become something that, a lot of people, a lot of pioneers have discussed and, vocally spoken about. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. And you know me, I'm very opinionated, pragmatic. I don't, lick anybody's foot. I just tell you as it is. And when things are going straight, I'll tell you, listen, things are going well. They're straight, this and that. If they're not going the way they're supposed to, I'll point it out, because at the end of the day, this channel belongs to you. Sorry, it belongs to me, and you are my guests, and you help this channel grow. So you matter to me more than any other group of people or any other person. So when you say something on this medium, of course, I take it seriously. And so while we're here, I would love for you to tell me what stage of KYC you are. If you've been fully KYC, let me know. If you're tentatively KYC, let me know. Don't be shy, just say it, because everybody, we need that. You understand? We need that, because that would give me a hint of how many people who, watch Raise United are KYC'd or actually I need to do something. I don't know if, wait, let me check something very quickly. Take off my glasses while I'm doing that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me a minute, people. Okay. That's done. Right. I'm back. All right. So we've got Jamie Bentley watching from Jamaica. We've got my guy here watching from South Africa. We've got Nigeria. We've got J-Dog, of course. Nigeria need KYC. Everybody needs KYC. KYC at the moment is something that a lot of people need to have. Now, they said what's actually happening on the 28th of this month. I'm watching you from Ghana. Listen, I saw something, and it hasn't been confirmed yet, so I'm not really going to say much about it. But yeah, I did see something which they said is going to happen on that. But anyway, why don't notification work in some accounts? What notification? Is it YouTube, this channel? You need to click the notification to see if it works or not. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work, to be honest. That is to do with your YouTube or something, or maybe your account, you haven't activated it yet. So try and activate that one, and let's see how it goes. So Yusuf here saying he's currently tentatively KYC'd. Yeah. Okay. So you're not fully KYC'd yet. Okay. Let's see what's happening. If you see me looking on the right, I'm just looking at what's happening in the Champions League. Yeah. Because I've got my projector right there, so I can see what's happening. I've just muted it. All right. So, people. So KYC is obviously happening. Sorry, it's not really happening as much as it's supposed to. at the moment. And to be honest, it baffles me why that's not happening. It baffles me the way it's supposed to. Do you know what I mean? But like I keep saying in the videos I keep releasing, a lot of other things are happening behind the scenes in terms of ecosystem building, utility building, some contracts, some deals. What? Oh, somebody's been shown a red card. Oh, I didn't know. Oh no, I didn't know. But anyway, I mean the notifications of starting the new mining section. Oh, that. Oh yeah, I get notification. But I think you're supposed to set it on your phone. Let your app have that notification. Depends on what phone you're using, but let your app have that notification. All right. If your app has that notification, then you will be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? No, I'll not share my screen yet. Cancel notification. Yes, with an F, not a V, an F. But I get what you mean. Don't worry about that. Browser, block your screen. What screen? Guys, can you see me? Let me see if you guys can see me.
Where are you from?
Let's see. What's happening here? Give me a minute. Oh, you can see me. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because it's saying something here and I don't get what it's saying, but obviously that's fine. All right. Cool. That's cool. All right, so you guys can see me, so that's fine. Because I was wondering what was going on. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so with KYC is definitely a bit of an issue. Not issue, but it's a concern. And obviously, I would hope and wish that every eligible pioneer is KYC'd. So on the 28th, what are trading Pi like? Real cash out? No idea. I haven't followed what's happening. But let's see what happens on the 28th. 28th is what? Friday? Let's see. That's all I can say. I don't really get into propaganda and all that. So let's just see what happens on the 28th. All right. Let's see what happens on the 28th. I'm not really going to talk about it. I've seen some articles being written about it. I've seen some things being said about it. But yeah, I don't really want to get into it. You can type it on let me see, Gemini, and see what happens. So if you have Google, just see Gemini. What's happening with Pi network on the 28th of November 2025. Let's see. So let's see, right? Okay. So because I saw it, let's see. It says this. On the 28th, actually, you know what? Let's delve a little bit into it. So it says on the 28th of, on November 28th, 2025, Pi Network is scheduled to begin its public distribution phase, opening the Pi coin for regulated trading on exchanges. Oh, okay. Yeah, the video I made, isn't it? With MICA. Yeah, MICA. So this follows. Go and watch that video I did. The video I released recently. Listen, I've been tired, so I've even forgotten my own news. I've just forgotten. Okay, so this is it. So they said this follows Pi Network's achievement of full compliance with the European Union's market in crypto assets, which is MICA regulations, which was announced in November 2025. So the key developments leading up to November 28th, 2025. So you have open mainnet. The transition to an open mainnet occurred on February 20th, 2025, allowing for greater interaction. You understand? Allowing for greater interaction with external platforms. And then MICA compliance. So MICA compliance, Pi Network filed and updated MICA compliant white paper with EU regulators in November 2025, which is the video I did. Go watch that video. This regulatory alignment is a crucial step towards broader market acceptance. And then obviously public distribution. The start of the public distribution phase will open the door to the European market and potentially increase demand for Pi. Exchange listings, of course. An official public launch in the EU is anticipated for November 28th, 2025, with potential listings on regulated exchanges. Continuous speculation. Of course, the market sentiment is influenced by both the community's enthusiasm and the inherent risks of new cryptocurrency. So market impact. So you have increased liquidity, the public trading phase and potential for exchange listings are expected to increase liquidity for the Pi coin. Price volatility. Observers should monitor developments closely as initial trading activities and new regulatory compliance can lead to price fluctuations. And then, of course, ecosystem growth. So the project's strategy is to foster utility and genuine adoption before fully engaging with legacy financial systems. So listen, this is cool. And then there's another one that I found on BitGet, because obviously Carl Deep here is asking about what's the name? Oh, yes. So Obi Max was saying, please, let's like this video. Of course, go smash that like button. It's very important. Smash the subscriber button if you're watching but haven't subscribed yet, because you need to receive notifications. It's very important. And if you're subscribed, you will have the luxury of receiving notifications. So there is something else. Yes, Dangara, it's been a while. Second migration, I did some video about it. I might probably do another video about it just to reaffirm certain things. You understand? You're all invited to drink some tea with me. All right. So the ISO one, the ISO 20, ISO 20022. Let me just tell you this. So PiCoin's exclusion from ISO 20022 is strategic, prioritizing MICA compliance and community-driven growth over institutional banking integration. So ISO 2002 focuses on institutional crypto assets like XRP, whilst Pi Network emphasizes EU regulatory alignment and social mining accessibility. So analysts note Pi's phased approach includes ecosystem development, which is wallets, tools, before pursuing banking integration. So ISO 20022 is more to do with banking integration, whilst MICA is more to do with compliance and community-driven growth over. So that's what it is, really. So Pi, at the moment, have opted for MICA's compliance and community-driven growth, as opposed to, the banking, banking integration. You know what I mean? So I prefer, well, not what I prefer, but it doesn't matter. So the project's organic adoption strategy, and that's what it is, really. And I think a lot are happening behind the scenes. That's why some of you may think that things are a bit slow, but it's not. A lot's happening behind the scenes, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm all for that. And so obviously, it is what it is. And I will probably do a video about Pi's exclusion from what's the name? Pi's exclusion from ISO 20022 immediately after this video, so I can release it probably on Thursday or Friday. Do you know what I mean? So get ready for that. Okay, get ready for that, because this is a very important thing that I'm thinking, you know what, we all need to know. Okay, so listen, a digression, but a very, very good digression. So I think all of you would love that. Smash the like button, of course. I think we will be rich soon. Oh yeah, well, rich. Listen, I think this is being success. It's going to be successful. It's going to be successful, and to me, a lot of work is being put into the long-term development of Pi Network. So, you know, I'm not worried about anything. I'm just, you know, sitting back trying to earn some passive income by, you know, using different means, of course. But when it comes to Pi, it's a long-term project. I kept saying it from the very first moment you guys saw me. I said Pi was going to be great, Pi is going to be wonderful, and so on. You could see I was so animated then. I'm still animated, but in a different form of, you know, being animated, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that for that. And let's talk about Pi migration. So, you know, before we talk about Pi migration, I need to show you something. Yeah, I need to show you something. Whilst we're at it, let me show you this. Okay. So I did another survey. So the Pi Network price expectations and influencing factors survey. So this is something that if you haven't seen the survey, go do it. The link is pinned to this live chat or live show, and of course you can find it in the description as well. So if you haven't done it yet, go do it. And whilst we're at it, let me just check. Let me do this and see how many people have done it. So yeah, so far people are doing it, and I'm glad about that. Keep doing it. Let's see what's happening. I'll get back to it very soon, and we will discuss it whilst we're here, because you know the show is going to be about 45 minutes long, so we will still have some time to go through it. Shegun Orenuga here saying greetings. Obviously, you're doing well. Pi to the moon. Yes, 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 yes. No question about that. Let me see. Somebody says the price stable on the what? I think okay. I've read that. So yeah, Cool Deep. I think I've spoken a little bit about the ISO 20022, so that should be fine. But for now, it's all about MICA, and we will see what's going to happen on the 28th. But like I said, I didn't speculate that. It's all about other people talking about that. All right. I hear saying that yeah, real I've regrettably created a second wallet after first being migrated and KYC. Would you know the possible outcome of my original and both wallets after you can still if you've opened a different wallet, you can speak to someone in the Pi chat groups, and they will definitely guide you as to what you need to do. The experts are there. You know, I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I'll call myself somebody in the know. Do you know what I mean? But go speak to the experts. Let them tell you precisely what to do. And if there's somebody in this chat that can tell him what to do, please do so. Talk about second migration. No, that I'll release a video about second migration. I've always had news about it, obviously, but this time I'm going to reaffirm it in probably sometime next week. You may hear rumors here and there, but I don't deal in rumors. I deal in facts. So next week I'll release that video, and we'll talk about it. I don't want to, actually no. Let me see. Pi migration. No, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it now. All right. So obviously we know migration. Wait, let me make it full so I can talk about it. All right. So we all know Pi migration is. Let me just say, it's not happening the way it's supposed to at the moment. And I've been told what the reasons are. I've been told what the reasons are. What's that? I don't understand what. You look next Da Vinci Jeremy to me in next time. Fingers crossed. I don't know what that means, but I think it's positive, so I'm not worried about that. So as I was, what was I saying? So yeah, so Pi migrations are at the moment they're not really happening the way they're supposed to be honest. And I think, yeah, they're not happening the way they're supposed to. And I think that, yeah, there's so much going on, behind the scenes. Somebody said, don't mind him. Yeah, don't worry about that. To be honest, when I'm doing live, my whole mind is focused on the live, that I don't think about what people say until it gets a little, spicy. Then of course I'll pay attention to it. But for now, I'm just focused on what I need to do, which is discussing stuff with you. So I'm not going to talk about stuff. But anyway, second migration, K-Fresh 2000. So second migration is something that obviously I did a video about. Is it 2-0? It's 2-0. Oh, Estovar. Barcelona. They've been thumped by Chelsea. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's tea. I'm drinking tea. Weather's a little bit cold this evening. Estavo. He's good, man. Where did Chelsea discover him from? It's really good. But anyway, so as I was saying, he's good, man. God. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted. This football thing. Estavo is so good. He's really good, man. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So Pi migration. At the moment, I can tell you this: if you're here, you're lucky, because I thought I was going to do a video about it, but I'll just tell you, I may probably do a video about it as well, because some people may watch the other version because they think maybe nothing was said here, but they don't know that there are gems in these videos that they're supposed to watch. But before I do that, let me see if you're in the survey. So let's see how many people we've got in the survey. Let's get 30 people who have done the survey already. So go do the survey whilst I talk about I talk about this. So let me refresh and see. You see, I'm not asking any money from you or anything. I'm just asking you to go do the survey. Only 15 people have done the survey so far. I need 15 more people. Then I'll talk about this. I'll talk about the mainnet migration, or the second migration, or whatever migration you want me to talk about. But for now, I need you guys to do this survey. So I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about the survey right now. And since the link, there's a link in this chat, is pinned to the wait, let me see. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to actually send it. I'm going to put it in the chats again. Okay, so where's the link? All right. Yeah, so I've posted it. It's right there. You can see it now. Yeah, you can see it now. So check it. There it is. See? So Pi Network price expectations and influencing factors feedback survey. Do you understand? So just go do it whilst we discuss this. When we get to 30 people, or 30 people who have done the survey, because we have 15 now, we only need 15. I will talk about the mainnet migration obviously, the second migration, I'll talk about the news that I have about that. That's the only thing you need to do for me, the survey, because this is the only way I can get you to do the survey. So go do it whilst we discuss this. Oh, Carl Deep said he's done it. He's done it. That's great. That's great. You guys are really good people, man. That's why I love this community. Let me see how many people have done it so far. Yes, the numbers are increasing slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there because it's a very interesting survey. So go do it. 30 people is a good sample size. And it's so funny how there's a price that nobody's spoken about on the survey, $5 to $10. Nobody has given it a chance. Nobody has given yet they've given $1 to $3, $3 to $5, but they haven't given $5 to $10 a chance. I don't get the rationale behind it. But hey, let's see. That's what surveys are all about. That's what surveys are all about. Let's get to that 30 and then we will discuss it. It's a very good survey. Very, very good survey. Hola to Lidario. J-Dog said he did it. Thank you so much, J-Dog, for that. Thank you, J-Dog, for that. Let me see what. Okay. Don't worry, Raiz Saeed Rajak. I've seen your comment. I'll not read it because you've obviously retracted it, so I'll not read it. I'll read it to myself, and let me see. Yeah, okay. I get it. Yes, interesting, really interesting survey. Trust me. Do the survey and we will have a lot to talk about. Let me see how many people have done the survey so far. I'm giving us a few minutes so we can put your comments in. I'll still be reading. Yeah, but the number is not increasing, which is not good. It's not great. The number is not increasing at all. The number is not increasing. The number's not increasing. The number's not increasing. The number. Yeah, the number's not increasing. Let's see. Let's see how many people we have. Scoreline. It's not increasing at all. I hope you guys are doing it. Otherwise, I'll have to do a video. Anyway, so what else I want to talk about before I speak about tentative KYC? Listen, there are some videos that I've done in recent times. Very, very good videos. Let me try and look for those videos for you to see. YouTube. All right, YouTube, yeah. We get you guys to see these videos because if you see it after this, you may go and watch it. All right. After this, you may go and watch it. Where is it? There we are. Okay. Let's go see them. The content. All right. Let's go see the content. Okay. And also MEXC. There's also MEXC that you guys could join. I've done videos. MEXC, me and them have, MEXC is a big exchange. They actually have listed Pi, and you guys, I talk about it, but you don't even watch the videos and obviously look at the stuff, the frenzy that's been happening on MEXC. You may want to be joining that as well, using my invitation code, of course, and doing the things that I've been entreating you to do. Stuff like Athena protocol rewards, stuff like the $15 airdrop, the fiat and P2P first, and then obviously we have the MEXC CHZ frenzy, which went live, and it has about $1 million prize pool. So you would want to be joining these things. Let me share this one for you to see. Let me share this one for you to see. Where is it? Let me share it for you to see. It's important, Okay. Yep. So you see here, you see the videos, right? Have you heard that the Spanish-speaking Pi community is planning a mass purchase? Well, that would be great, wouldn't it, Ladarian? That will be great. All right, so look at the videos that I've done. This one, the MICA one that I did. I've done this. Obviously, share that because that's really cool. There's also another one that I did, Pi and AI, their correlation. Obviously, the MEXC one, you can go and watch because that is really cool. And you can also join properly. There is MEXC's November Fiat Rewards. That's coming to an end very soon on the 30th. You have Pi Network Keep the Faith. You have the Calm, obviously. You have the partnership. Obviously, this one is with Open Minds. So Pi Network Ventures and Open Minds. There's this one even, which I said I'm convinced pioneers are the foundation. This was a very important video. We have Pi on ISO 20022, and obviously the potential long-term impacts of ISO 20022 on Pi. And then obviously we have Pi to become a recognized global currency. Not GCV, I said global currency. You have to also remember that. Is it rigged? So many videos, not yet born, and so on. So, I've done so many videos that you guys can go and take a look at. But whilst we're at it right now, before I speak about migration, I need you guys to click on that link that I've just put on the screen. It's in the chat. It's also pinned. Go do the survey. It takes just a few minutes. And once you're done, you come back and we have a conversation about mainnet migration. It's going to be quite interesting or interesting, if you want to say it properly. Do you know what I mean? Interesting. Yeah. Survey done. Okay, Dangara says he's done. So let me go check it out to see how many people have done it so far. And if you're not watching live, all right, the numbers are increasing so much. 22 people now. So we only have 8 to go. Only 8 to go. So, go get it done. And we are going to have a proper. So it means all of you have been on Pi for more than 2 years. You guys are not minnows, man. I'm speaking with dons, of Pi Network. That's really cool. Speaking with dons of Pi Network. So all 22 of you have been with Pi for more than 2 years. That is interesting. These stats are lovely to see, These are lovely to see. Lovely stats. And we're going to talk about it. I'm loving this. It's a very, very cool survey. Do you know what I mean? Very cool survey. And yeah, very cool survey. Just 11 questions, not many. I intentionally made it a bit short so we can have a proper discussion about the survey, or the numbers are increasing. You guys, we only have 7 to go. We only have 7 to go. So 2021, J-Dog has been okay. So let's see. Reyes Syed has been since 2019, just like me. J-Dog over 6 years, just like me. Sesan Omole, 2021, so just about 4 years. So that's really good, really good. Keep doing the survey, people. It's a very interesting and cool survey. So once we're done, once we get past that 30 people threshold, we only have, I think, 7 to go. Once we get past that, I will delve into the mainnet migration, second migration thing, obviously. And I'll tell you precisely what's going to happen. All right. Okay. So let's 2020, Adeleka Adekunle. Sorry, Adeleke Adekunle. And you have Infole in Sukani. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Infole in Sukani, 2020. So that's about 5 years. Yes, people have been with Pi for a long time, more than 2 years. So all of you here or on the survey have been with Pi for more than 2 years so far. So far, so good. Yes. So we're 25 now. We only have 5 to go. Let's get there, people. Let's get there. This is a very good show. I'm loving it. If you're loving the show, just smash that like button and let me know. Let me know if you're loving. I know you're loving the show. Come on, we don't do a lot of these live shows, so when we do it, we can't dislike it. We can't even, half-heartedly like it. We have to love it. Okay, yeah, David, 5 years, about 5 years. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You've been with Pi for a long time. That's cool. Let me obviously remove that from the screen so you guys can see who I am. And obviously, so what's this saying? It looks like somebody scored a goal. Oh no, I'm not getting anything. Not from here. All right, let's keep going. Yes, so please do the survey. It's a very cool survey. I posted it on X. I posted it on Telegram. If you haven't joined my Telegram, please join it. I posted it. Did I post it on YouTube? I don't think I did, but I posted it on X and Telegram. And I hope that you guys see those because they're very important. 4 years, Olukini Benga has been with Pi for 4 years. So that is great. Susie is here, of course. Yes, Susie is here. Go do the survey, please, Susie, because I want to talk about some migration stuff. It's been a while that I've had some breaking news, and it's good that this person, I'm going to give him a shout out. He actually brought my mind to, I was contemplating, or she, I was contemplating, it's a he, I was contemplating, I don't know, it's K-Fresh 2000. I was contemplating whether to release the video or do a live show about it. And then this message was put through the chat, and I thought, you know what? Let me just do it. So yeah, that's what I thought. What's going on here? 2019. All right. Let me see how the survey is going, people. It's taking a while, but hey, I can wait. Still 25 people. What's happening with you lot? You're over 30 watching. Come on, do the survey. It's only 5 minutes. Just do it. Do the survey. And we'll discuss that on our next live show. So do the survey. I'll discuss that on my next live show. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the second migration. So it's going to be short. It's going to be quick, and I'm going to just talk about it because I might elaborate it on a video I will release sometime next week. But what I need you guys to know is that I've always known this. It's no news to me. And probably if you've watched my second migration video I did a few months ago, you would see I said something. Now, with second migration, it is not going to happen this year, just so you know. It will not happen this year. Obviously, I always told you that second migration was not going to happen this year because they were thinking of doing other things, which is what's happening right now with all the Pi network venture stuff and MICA and ISO 220022 and so many other things happening. Utilities, dApps, ecosystem building, and Mainnet, open network, all those things. So migration is sort of, and I'm talking about second migration, not the first migration or the migration. The migration will be happening a lot towards the very end of this year. But second migration is Q1 of 2026, Q1 of 2026. And I've always said that, and nothing has changed. It's going to happen Q1 of 2026. And that is when second migration is going to happen. Now, I'm going to pose a question to you. what date do you think? Yeah, that's a goal. Who was offside? Yeah. So, what date, if you quite remember the video I did, what date do you think um, that is going to happen? What date do you think that's going to happen? Yep. What date? Be quick. What date? Yeah, it's behind the ball, so it's a goal. But was he offside at first? That's the thing. Anyway, what date? Raya said, okay. It's looking like most of you have an idea of what. I said it. I said, if you've been watching me consistently, you know. I've said it severally. 26 people have now done the survey. Thank you so much for that. 26 people have now done the survey. So 3-0 to Chelsea. They're destroying Barcelona, of course, which is good for the English teams. Good for the English teams, of course. Yeah. All right. So 2 people have said Pi Day 2026. Yes, that's when they intend to let it happen. On Pi Day 2026, that's when they intend to let it happen. So that's when I expect the second migration to begin. If it doesn't begin on that day, there will be an announcement that will state it, of course. Yeah. But that's when we'll get to know everything about second migration. So, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, so obviously the survey, we'll discuss it in detail on our next live show because that survey is so important that we'll discuss it. I became a pioneer since 2020, although there comes a time I stopped mining because I lost my phone. Yeah, listen, there was a point where everyone sort of slacked a bit in terms of mining Pi. I slacked between January 2020 and March 2020. I can you imagine my mining rate was so high that if I had continued mining at the time, January 2020, because obviously I started mining Pi from September 2019. So up until that January, I was okay. And then I sort of just went into a shell, like, you know what, I can't be bothered, man. And then when we hit the lockdown, there was always nothing to do. So I thought, all right, I could do this, and I started doing. I resuming mining. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, it's all right. It's good. It's been good. It's been good so far. So yeah, that was a quick one. Well, not a quick one. 49 minutes at the moment, and I'll try to do a live show on Thursday. I'll try. If I can't, then we would it'll probably be next week, but I'll release a video definitely Thursday or Friday or Saturday. But I'll release a video. I'll be doing a recording of the video I want to do immediately after this live show, and then after that, yeah, we would have that video. So yeah, lots and lots involved with Pi Network, and I need to Pi Network, and I obviously need to be on top of things. Do you know what I mean? You need to be on top of things too by ensuring that you smash the like button, subscribe. If you want to become a member, hey, become a member. It's a great thing. And listen, take care of yourselves, people. Yeah, name is Ray, channel is Race United, and the word is peace.